So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I would personally build an entire digital product business using ChatGPT, NotebookLM, and some other AI tools. So if you're also thinking about selling a digital product in 2026, this is definitely the video that you need to watch from start to finish. So when it comes to selling a digital product or any type of product realistically, you need to make sure that you do your research to figure out which ones are selling well right now that you're going to be able to capitalize from. So again, that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you. I'm going to be showing you the research phase. I'm going to be showing you how I would build the product and what I would do when it comes to selling it as well. So first things first, what I'm going to do is just jump onto ChatGPT and I'm just going to enter this question. I'm going to say, what are the top 10 digital products to sell in 2026? So let's see exactly what it's going to come back with. Okay, so as you can see, it's now coming back with all of these different ideas. And the reason why this is helpful is because it's going to be able to spark some ideas. It's going to be able to spark some inspiration, and you're going to be able to pick whatever type of product stands out to you. So there's all of these different ones that's still completing the list. But for example, we've got this one over here that instantly stood out to me, which is prompt packs. Now I'm someone that uses AI on a daily basis. I'm using it right now, and I'm even making a video about it. So I know that I'm someone that could build some sort of a product business selling these different prompt packs. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to quickly do some research. And by the end of this video, I'm going to have a fully operational business. And you're going to be able to know exactly how you can do that with any of these other digital products that you're thinking about selling. But what I need to do first is to make sure that people are actually interested in this. So if I just copy the name of it just like this, I'm just going to go over to Google Trends and make sure that people are searching for it. So I'm just going to paste it in there like this. And yep, straight away we can see that it's definitely something that people are going onto Google for, which means that I know that I'm going to be able to sell it on Google. I'm going to be able to sell it on the internet, because if people are going onto the biggest search engine and there's a massive spike like this, that means that there's going to be interest all over the internet. But this now brings me on to one of the next steps that I'm going to take, which is to get a step-by-step checklist in place for me to actually build this out. So again, guys, I'm just showing you what I would personally do myself. And if you want to gain access to this completely free, I'm going to leave it down below. So what this is going to do is that it's going to give me a prompt for me to get all of the steps, everything I need to do to start selling all of these different prompt packs. So question one, by the way, is going to be multiple choice. Question one is, what type of digital product are you most interested in creating? So we can see all of these different options here. We've got digital planner, spreadsheet, ebook. Of course, we've got the one that I'm going to be using, AI powered educational guides, digital journals, video courses, the list goes on. So I'm going to select this one because this is the one ChatGPT said is doing well. Then I'm going to click on next. What is your skill level with creating digital products? For me, I've been doing it for the past 7-8 years, so I'm going to click on advanced. But of course, if you're a beginner, select this one. If you're somewhere in the middle, select this one. But I'm advanced, so I'm going to click on next. Question 3 is, why do you want to make a digital product? Now, for me, it's to generate income, but you may want to do it as a lead magnet and give it away for free. But today we're looking to make money, so I'm going to select this one. Question 4 is, what type of niche do you have knowledge in? So for these different prompt packs that I'm going to be selling, I'm going to center it around e-commerce. Instantly, I feel like this is a good idea. I've got experience in e-commerce and dropshipping. And when it comes to most of the e-com store owners out there, because they're busy on a day-to-day basis running their business, they don't have time to understand AI or come up with prompts. So this is definitely something I know that I'm going to be able to sell to them, because as an e-com business owner myself, this is something that helps me out on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to go with this one. Then I'm going to click on next. How do you want to sell your digital product? I'm going to say that I want to sell it on my own website, but of course I can use any of these different options. Question 6, what is your color scheme? I'm going to say professional and clean. And finally, how do you plan to promote your digital product? Today, I'm going to go with social media post, and then I'm going to click on submit. Okay, perfect. So what I need to do with this is that I just need to copy this entire chunk of text and then go back over to ChatGPT. And once I'm here, all I need to do is click on the plus icon, then come over here to more and then click on canvas. And I'm just going to paste all of this in there just like that and then click on enter. Okay, so here we go. It's come back with all of this code, but if you're following along with what I'm doing, don't worry, you don't need to do anything with this. All you got to do is just click on preview. And what it should come back with is a fully functional, interactive step-by-step checklist that you're going to use when it comes to building up the digital product business that you're working on. So as we can see over here, I've got the main dashboard. It's giving me the revenue estimator. It's letting me know how much potential income I'm going to be able to bring in based on the daily traffic. It's also giving me the titles for the different prompt packs that I'm going to be selling. So from this list, I'm going to be able to pick whichever title I want to move forward with for the prompt pack that I'm going to be selling. When it comes to the competitors, there's also a list of different ones that I'm going to be able to click into, spy on, see exactly what they're doing for them to be successful. It's also come back with the different brand names for me to choose from as well as some blog title ideas and a step-by-step checklist, as well as all of the resources that you need when it comes to building out the entire business. Now, if you are following along with what I'm doing, if you get to this point over here, one of the first official things that you're probably going to want to do is come up with a brand name for the business that you're looking to build. So of course, in the interactive checklist, you're going to be able to see all of these different domain names that you can choose from. And my recommendation, if you're thinking about selling something on the internet, is to go with a .store domain. So for this business, that's what I'm going to be going with. And the reason for that is because when someone sees a .store domain, they instantly know that you're going to be selling something. I'm going to show you exactly how to integrate it onto your website in a moment, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing once I get the website built. But the reason why .store is really good is for a number of different reasons. We can see here that with it, you're going to be able to get 87% more website traffic. You're also going to be able to get 2 times higher ranking on Google. And it's not just me that believes this. There's some well-known people, celebrities, and just regular business people that are using a .store domain right now. For example, we've got Mariah Carey, we've got Universal Music Group, we've got Mr. Beast, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo, Emirates, Rihanna, and the list goes on and on. So it's definitely something worth checking out if you're thinking about selling a digital product in 2026. And if you did want to use a .store domain, I'm going to leave all the information down below. With the link in my description, you're going to be able to get a domain only for 99 cents. I'm going to put the coupon code on the screen as well. And with a .store domain, you're also going to be able to get access to Elevate.store. Elevate.store is an online toolkit that's going to give you discounts on a lot of the softwares and apps that you're most likely going to use. For example, OmniSend, Google Workspace, QuickBooks, Upwork, and so many others. So for more information on .store, don't forget to go down to my description, but stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how you can integrate it onto your website and how you can potentially get it for completely free. So let's move on to one of the next parts of this process. And don't forget, I'm showing you exactly what I would do when it comes to building up a new digital product business for 2026. So one of the next things that I would do is go over to the competitors list, and I would see who else is selling the products that I'm thinking about selling. So right here, let's take a look at one of the first ones in this list. I'm just going to copy it just like that. Okay, so this is a website that's selling all of these different AI prompt packs, and they seem to be doing quite well based on the amount of traffic that they're getting. Let me just go over to SimilarWeb. Yep, right here we can see the monthly visits is over 370,000. That's definitely a lot, and it shows that there's a lot of interest when it comes to these different products. But this is where NotebookLM is going to come in, because what I can now do is copy their URL and then go over to notebooklm.google. And for those of you that don't know what this is one of Google's AI tools, and the way that it works is that you can insert a link, any link, and use that as a source reference. And then from there, you're going to be able to now ask any question about that website, and it's just going to give you some insights into what your competitors are doing. Because if I just go over to it just like this, click on try NotebookLM, and by the way, it's completely free for you to use. And then it should take you to a page that looks like this. And all you got to do is come over here to where it says link and then website, and then paste the URL in there just like that. Just make sure that you put https / and then click on insert. And straight away, it's now come back with a summary of exactly what this site is all about. So what I can now do is ask a basic question. I'm just going to say list out all of the prompt packs that they are currently selling on their site. And then I'm going to click on enter. And straight away, it's now come back with a list of the different products that they're selling. And it's just going to give me a clearer look than if I was to go into their website, because they've got so many different ones. So I can now say, what type of AI tools do they make prompts for? So let's see what it comes back with. Okay, so this website is mainly focused on prompt packs for ChatGPT, Claude, GPT-4, and Midjourney. And I'm sure that you can see how powerful this is because I'm using NotebookLM as a research assistant when it comes to one of my main competitors that are doing really well. So what I can do now is enter another prompt. I'm just going to say, how is this site getting traffic? Okay, so it's basically done using a large established community, email subscribers. They also have an affiliate program, social proof, media visibility, SEO, search engine optimization, because they've got a blog, and they're also posting content as well. So those are some of the basic ways that you can use NotebookLM. Later on towards the end of this video, I may show you some more advanced ways, so stick around. But let's move on to actually building out this entire business, as well as building out the different products that I'm going to sell. And the tool that I'm going to use when it comes to doing this is going to be Hostinger Horizons. So this is what I've been using recently for the different digital products that I've been selling. And the reason for that is because number one, you can enter a simple prompt and it's going to be able to build an entire website. Number two, it's also going to be able to build out the product that you're going to be selling. And number three, it's going to sort out all of the back end in terms of the payment processors, the login details, and just everything you need to do when it comes to selling your digital products in the most effective way. So all you need to do once again is enter a prompt, and you're going to be able to get the prompt from ChatGPT. So if you just go back over to this checklist, you should see something over here called resources, and there's going to be a prompt for Hostinger Horizons. So what I'm going to do is just click on copy to clipboard. I'm going to go back over to it just like this. And from here, you can now make any changes that you want to. You can enter the name of the business that you decided to go with, the color scheme, whatever you want really. But for the most part, I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to make some slight changes, but once I'm done, I'm just going to click on enter. Okay, so right there, you may not be able to see it, but in the background, it's writing out all of the code. And this is the code that's going to get the website built as well as the digital product. So it's going to take maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Because it's doing everything from scratch and it's all unique, it's going to take some time, but as soon as it's done, I'm going to be back ASAP and I'm going to show you the results. Okay guys, so I'm back and this is the website right here. So straight away, I can tell that it's done a really good job. Looks clean, looks professional. And this is the prompt pack that I'm going to be focused on. So I'm only selling one for now, or I've already told it to make one. So this is it right here. This is what the customer is going to see. And everything you can see on the screen, by the way, I didn't need to change. I didn't do anything manually. AI or Horizons was able to do everything from that simple prompt. So if the customer lands on the website and they click on buy now, it's going to take them directly to the payment page where they can enter their details and the money is going to go straight into your Stripe account. And then from there, it's going to go into your bank account. So you're not going to have to code anything. You're not going to have to move any elements around. You can do if you want. If I just click on edit content, you can make some changes, or what you can do is go back to the prompt section, make your changes that way as well, but you've got complete flexibility. And this is the actual digital product that the customer is going to receive once they make payment. So as you can see, it's got all of these different sections: shipping and logistics, marketing and promotion, customer service, product descriptions, social media, and from there, there's all of these different subheadings. So if the customer now clicks into, let's say this one over here, they're going to get a prompt when it comes to creating an email campaign. It's really dynamic. It even has this copy prompt to clipboard. And again, that's going to be the exact same thing in all of these different sections. And if I wanted to create a completely different digital product, whether it was a digital planner to help e-com sellers, whether it was a different prompt pack, I'm going to be able to do the exact same thing by entering in a prompt into Horizons. And once you're completely happy with whatever site that you've built, when it comes to making it live, that's not difficult to do as well. All you need to do is come over here and then click on publish, and it's going to be done within a couple seconds. And it's also going to be in the section where you're now going to be able to insert your chosen domain. What Horizons is going to do is that they're going to give you a temporary one for you to use in the time being. But if you wanted to get your own one, you're going to be able to do that by clicking on get domain over here. And don't forget, when it comes to deciding on whichever one you want to go with, you're going to be able to do so by going back over to the interactive checklist within ChatGPT, the one that you made. So this is the one that I'm going to go with, ecom prompt pack.store. And if you did want to use Horizons, you're going to be able to get a completely free domain. You're going to be able to get direct access to Horizons in my description down below. So let's double check if this domain is available. Yep, right there. As you can see, it's completely free. I'm going to be able to get it right now for an entire year and not pay a single penny. So for the most part, those are the steps that you need to take when it comes to getting your digital product business launched. But right now, most of you are probably thinking, but Sam, how exactly am I going to do marketing and how does this side of things work? Well, if I just go back over to NotebookLM, I'm just going to enter this in. I'm just going to say, I just built a similar website because remember the source document is this link to one of my main competitors. So I've just said, I just built a similar website to this one selling e-com prompt packs. And I've given it the domain right there. Give me a 5-step marketing blueprint that I should do from day one based on my competitor. So let me just enter this and see what it says. Okay, so straight away it's now come back with some tips that I can do. So prioritizing advanced AI models for highly written content, basically posting blog content using Claude 3. It's also letting me know that I should ensure that my content is optimized for SEO. Because by doing this, I'm going to be able to get my articles ranked in Google, which means that when people are searching for information on prompt packs, because remember in Google Trends, a lot of people are searching for that, I'm going to be able to get my website ranked and fingers crossed, hopefully show it to them and turn them into paying customers. One of the next things is leveraging advanced image generation. So using AI tools like Midjourney or even Nano Banana and some other things like email marketing. But the whole point of this video is showing you how you can pair ChatGPT with NotebookLM when it comes to giving you some clarity on how you can get your digital product business started. Now, if you wanted me to make a updated video showing you what I would do step by step, click by click, when it comes to getting actual customers onto this website that I just built, put in the comments down below, do the marketing video as well as your specific location, and I'll get onto that video ASAP. But in the meantime, if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I go through some other ways that you can market whatever product that you're thinking about selling on the internet in 2026, you're going to be able to watch that video by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this because that video has already helped out so many people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out too. But other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.